say that it is holiday, party baking season. I am sometimes cooking with my son, and I will measure out like the cocoa precisely, and then he'll just put some more in because he wants it to taste better. If I put in a known amount and he adds an unknown amount, how much do I have as a result? An unknown amount. Like it doesn't matter. It's now an unknown amount. Similarly for subtraction, if I measure out exactly 1 cup and then I pour some out, how much do I now have? Less than a cup is all that we can say at this point. 1 minus some makes less. And if we think about the turkey bowl stuff, and we had 22 juniors versus like 80 sixth graders, how many people played in that tug of war game? 102? I don't think so. 22 plus 80, where it's like 80, that 80 is serving as a placeholder. You don't really know the ones place there. We didn't count how many sixth graders we could cram onto that rope. Okay? And so, therefore, you can't really say 102 because this one is an unknown amount. And so, therefore, you can say, well, it was around 100. You can be confident of that to like the hundredth place, maybe even to the 10th place, where you couldn't be confident of that to the like ones place. I like this kid's face the most. And I also think that it worked better inside than it did when we were like outside. And the street was not as good as tug of war experience in my mind. All right, so here's my very cute son. I get to cut his hair, so he gets to cut mine. Is sort of like the deal. It doesn't really matter what my hair looks like because I'm married. My wife can't divorce me on just a haircut. If I weigh 187 pounds and my son cuts off our hair, and we measure the weight of the hair that was cut off, and that's 0.32 pounds, how much do I now weigh as a result? Let's do the subtraction problem. 187 minus 0.32. How much is that going to be on your calculators? 186.68. How many of those places can I be confident of without bragging? Okay. Do I know the hundredth place? What do you think, folks? No. Do I know the 10th place with confidence? No. What place can I really report here? The ones. What is this number to just the ones place? 27. Write this weird math problem down in your notes. Write 187 minus 0.32 equals 187. Okay? Because all you can say with confidence is that my weight is still around 187. That is a different way of thinking about numbers. That should be a little mind-blowing to you. 187 minus 0.32 is still 187. But if you're going to really claim what you can know, that's the limitation. The rule with adding and subtracting significant figures is not the total amount of them, but what place you know for both of them. Your answer can only go to the place known in all factors. When you're adding and subtracting, your answer can only go to the place known in all of your factors. 3, 2, 1. If I have, you don't have to write this one down, 5.4 plus 0.3, what is that going to be? 5.7. If I have 5.43 plus 0.30, what is that going to be? 5.73. If I combine those and have 5.43 plus 0.3, what is that going to be? Just 5.7. Okay. And again, this isn't like multiplication division, because this one has how many sig figs? Top one? Bottom one? 1. Answer? 2. So the number of sig figs is varying there. It's not just total number. It's what place do I know them to. I know both of these to the 10th place, so I can report both the 10th place. I know that this is 0, so I can report that to the 1's place. I can't report the 100th place because I don't know it. Okay? 5.4, write this one down in your notebooks. 5.4 plus 9.3456. Okay? What is the answer to that one going to be? Say again, Leo? 14.7. I have to let the rest of that stuff go because I don't know those detailed places there. 3, 2, 1. Let's do a multi-step problem. Okay. Game on. Write that longer problem down in your notebook. And discuss with the people around you. Go. Thinking harder. It is different than you've ever had to think about numbers before. Nico, what does your calculator say the numerator becomes when we add those all together? 12.59. How many Sig Figs can I know that to, Elsa? What can I really report? Not wrong. Sig Figs wrong. What place can I know that? What place is known in all of these numbers? The 10th place. So what should I really report that as? 12.6 is the best answer there. Okay. Kaya, what does your calculator say the denominator is? I agree. 0.9. How many Sig Figs does 0.9 have, LeBlanc? No. 1. Which is okay because it's not about number of Sig Figs, it's about where they are. What place do I know both of these to? I know both of these to the 10th place. Julia, now we're doing a division problem. When I do 12.6 divided by 0.9, what does my calculator tell me? 14. Nathan, how many Sig Figs do you have in the numerator? 3. How many do you have in the denominator, Nathan? How many should you have in your final answer, Elizabeth? 1. What is 14 to 1 Sig Fig, MK? No. 10. And that feels weird until I say 14 is just becoming 10. But again, in terms of what we can say confidently without bragging in the scientific community, 10 is our better answer there. Now I know this is new hard things. What do you probably want to do? Practice that in the comfort of your own home is the right answer. Don't worry, we've got plenty of opportunity for you to do that here. You're welcome. Enjoy. No, you don't have to thank me. It's cool.